I mean, dude, you remember when we used to think that nobody could beat Tyson?
Yeah.
Remember?
He was a
Dude, when we
beast,
were
dude.
little, when we were young, we thought, I think it was like, when did he lose? 86? Did he lose in like 1986?
To Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
No,
What
it's
year
like
was that?
90, 89, 90.
Google that. He moved. He did it. I was definitely doing comedy at the time, and I definitely saw it with my friend Ron after the fact.
February 11th, 1990.
1990. Damn. So from that point on, we knew he could lose. Before that, every Tyson fight, you're like, man, I'm not gonna bother watching. Why do people even want to fight that guy? They're just getting killed.
What were the odds of him winning? Like 30 to
42, I think.
42 to 1. Somebody got paid.
Somebody got paid. Some crazy number. I think it was 42. I think it was one of the highest underdogs ever that won.
Yeah, 42.
42? And he won by knockout. Buster Douglas was fantastic back then, man.
He fucked him up, huh?
Well, dude, Buster Douglas is a crazy example of a guy who always had a tremendous amount of talent. He was always regarded as like people that were in the know in boxing. I, heard them talk about him, and they would always talk about how smooth he was in training, and when he's at his best, he's literally like a world championship fighter. But he never totally put it together as far as his discipline and training camp. But then his mom died, and he decided he was going to fuck Mike Tyson up for his mother.
Fuck.
And he trained really, really hard. So it was a perfect storm of Mike Tyson being king of the world. He's just fucking everybody up. Doesn't even feel like he has to train anymore. He's just being the world heavyweight champion. That's what they're like. The reason why they become that guy in the first place is because they have this ability to indulge in excess and go crazy. He's buying Tigers and Lamborghinis and shit. And along the way, Buster Douglas, for that fight, trained like a demon and still almost lost. That's how good Tyson was. When Tyson was in his prime as a knockout artist, he was so lethal that even though Buster Douglas and him fought and Buster Douglas eventually wound up knocking him out, he knocked him out after Mike Tyson knocked Buster Douglas down and had him hurt. And Don King, after the fight, even protested and said that the count was more than 10. And that when Buster Douglas was down, the referee gave him an extra couple seconds to recover that he shouldn't have had. I remember that was like a big protest after the fight. But even then, I mean, even with shitty training, not taking this guy seriously at all, even then, Mike Tyson still knocked Buster Douglas down and almost knocked him out with one punch.
What round did he knock him out, Buster Douglas? That was the longest Tyson fight he ever had, right?
No, he's had decisions. I think he had a decision against Bone Crusher Smith.
This video here has both knockdowns simultaneous, so you can see like the different 10 counts, I guess.
Okay, let's see it. Boom! He clipped him with an uppercut, right?
There's 3, 4. See, he's only on 3 on the left. He's like on 5 or 6 on the right.
Oh, that's so different.
He was counting
Here,
in
they called
Roman
him out there.
numerals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, and it was the end of the round.
Yeah.
It was the very end of the round, so Buster got a break. So, look, that's just how it goes. Go to the very beginning again,
5,
please.
6 seconds
Go to the
left.
very beginning again
That's
so
it.
I can see the punch. Here
That's
it is.
right there.
Yeah. Boom. Look at that uppercut. That's a beautiful uppercut Tyson nailed him with, too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
7.
9, 10. You're out. You're out, Buster.
Yeah, he's only on 8 on Buster there. and
No,
10
he's
on
out. He's out.
Mike.
Do that again. That seems like he's out, right? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Ready? Boom. He goes down.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's out.
Someone distracted him on number 8.
Yeah. Does that stop the count? Is that how that
It
works?
was a longer pause.
Is that how
Maybe
that
like
works?
a split second when you turn around and go, hey.
Watch this
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 on Mike Tyson here. There's 5,
6,
7,
7,
8.
8,
Just like
9,
real quick.
10. Yeah, that guy's way quicker. Is that the same guy?
Yeah.
Same round,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
The ref, yeah.
ridiculous. Dude, you suck at counting.
He was counting in Spanish in the other one.
You know what,
Uno,
man?
dos, tres.
That's a fucking crazy hard job, man. You're in the middle of the moment. There's all this hype going on.
Getting paid
You're
the
freaking
least.
the fuck out. Yeah. but it's the same guy because it's the same fight. So how does the same guy count real slow for Buster Douglas and way faster for Mike Tyson?
The description of the video says this clearly demonstrates that he gave them both the exact same amount of time.
Oh.
Really?
That's not what we saw.
Let's try that again. Let's count for Tyson. We'll count for Tyson first. Ready? Tyson goes down. Boom. What a combination. Buster
1,
Douglas. 2, 3,
The clock.
4.
4, 5, 6,
Just give like 12
7,
seconds.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
So
14.
you got knocked down to right around 50 on the clock on the screen. You can see it.
And how many seconds was it?
He picked
Let's-
him up at 38 is when he knocks him. It's actually
Boom,
there,
right
51.
there. Okay.
So it's like 13 seconds.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're both out.
Yeah.
They're both out.
This is called it either way you
he-
wanted.
the counting's definitely slower on Buster Douglas, but they're definitely both out. But either way, if you said 7, I bet Butts instead of 4, if you sped the count up by a second, you don't think Buster Douglas could have gotten up quicker? I bet he could have. I mean, he was waiting for the guy to hit 8, so he stands up, right? Which is what you do. You take as much time as you can, especially after you got legitimately hurt like that. You're supposed to do that. So the question is, like, would he have been able to if the guy had counted a little quicker and 8 came where 7 was or 6 was? Would he have been able to? I think he probably would have. The question is, would have Tyson have been able to get to him with one punch before the bell? That might have knocked him out.
Yeah.
Okay, fight. You get him back up again, and it's 3 extra seconds, and Tyson storms forward and connects with a punch.
Tyson gets 2 headshots to the face, though.
Dude, crazy shots.
There's this
Boom.
guy right
Let's see-
here.
watch
Watch
the
this white
fight.
glove. Is
Yeah.
he the official count or is the
Yes, he
referee
is.
the
Yes.
official count? This guy?
That's the finger, bro.
He's
That's what
counting
his
way
name is. His nickname's the finger.
Really? Well, he counts way faster. Watch him.
Let's watch the finger.
1.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And that's the last time you
6,
see him. But
7, 8,
8,
9,
9,
10. Oh, yeah. By the fingers count, that dude's
Yeah,
out. They're
yeah.
both out cold. I'm going with the finger forever. Captain White Glove.
Michael Jackson, they're counting.
Michael Jackson. That's what it is. We'll go with Mike.
Magician.
Yeah, man, that was a insane fight though, because you couldn't believe Mike Tyson could lose. Even when I watched it, I remember I heard about it first and then I watched it, and I still remember thinking, I can't believe what I'm watching. He's gonna get up and he's gonna knock this dude out for
I
sure.
couldn't believe he lost. It was like, it's over then.
You couldn't believe that he could lose. Well, that's people don't understand today. There's never been someone that was as dominant for as like a scary moment in like boxing history than Mike Tyson. Because even though you knew Roy Jones was going to fuck up whoever he fought,
Yeah.
the way he was going to fuck off, even if he knocked him out with one punch, it wasn't going to be this horrific storming by a destroyer, just coming after your soul. Roy Jones would box your face off, hit you with lead left hooks and straight right hands that are way faster than anything you can duck. He would fuck people up, but he would fuck people up with a certain style and movement and speed, whereas Tyson would just destroy
Tyson was like hitting you,
folks.
like mugging you at the same time, man. It's like all anger,
so fast.
all the hood in you.
And he was
Solid, like sledgehammer.
220 pounds, but moved like a 160-pound guy. Like, you couldn't believe it at the time. There had never been a heavyweight like him before. There was heavyweights that moved amazing, like Ali. Ali had the most amazing footwork of anybody, just smooth and flowing and changed what the game was. It was in front of people.
The
There's-
ropey dope.
There's a crazy video of Ali that someone had on their Instagram page, one of those boxing pages, where he's fighting someone and the guy throws 2, 3, 4 punches in a row, and Ali's got his hands down and just barely moving his head away with each punch. Just like, bitch, you can't hit me. He just had there was a magic about what he was doing that you were like, how is a heavyweight moving like that?
He had a
But
fast
Tyson-
jab, too.
Tyson was a totally different kind of strategy. And those strategies will be argued to the end of time. Like, what would have happened if Mike Tyson had fought Muhammad Ali, both in their primes? What would have happened? Man, what would have happened? It would have been fucking crazy, I'll tell you that. If we had Mike Tyson at his very best, before shit went completely crazy, he started giving out Rolls Royces to cops and walking around with his tiger in his underwear, before all that stuff.
Before biting ears?
Yeah, before biting ears. The bite and ears thing was when, Evander was, when Evander beat him in that first fight, no one could believe it. No one could believe it. Even though Tyson had lost to Buster Douglas, everybody assumed that Tyson lost because he hadn't been training and he really hadn't been focused. And then when he went to jail, he came out of jail and he looked jacked. Remember? He looked way more jacked. He had a ridiculous six-pack. You remember that shit?
Tattoo on his face.
Son. No, he got the tattoo on his face afterwards, right?
Yeah.
After jail. I think he got the tattoo on his face.
In jail, right?
I don't think so. I think he had Mao tattooed on his arm. What does it say here? Mike Tyson opens up. Oh, that was when he got arrested by that Joe Arpaio guy. He had to do time in that Arizona. He was living in Arizona for a while, and he had to do that Joe Arpaio shit where they make you wear pink. You get pink handcuffs on. And dude, Mike Tyson, though, when he was in his prime, like that was when he just got out of jail. That was the Mike Tyson fresh out of jail, like just jacked. That was 95, first fight after release. That was against some unfortunate white fella that looks like he would be, what was his name? Peter McNeely? Yes. Peter McNeely, tough guy, just wasn't.
The video of him talking to hype up the fight is hilarious if you go watch it now.
No, so he's funny. Hilarious. He was like a guy who would be carrying the money bag. He'd be a guy that you'd say, bring him to Peter, and Peter would break your face. Hey, you owe money, you fuck. Boom. He was a
Irish.
bold guy.
I remember
though.
him.
Give me some volume. Jim Gray, looking young and dapper.
For just a moment before you go out into the ring, your thoughts.
Look at him.
Young Joey.
Mike Tyson.
Look at him.
This is for my grandfathers, my grandmothers, my father, my mother, Curly, my three brothers, last but not least, Snubby.
Snubby. Left hand for Snubby.
Mr. McNeely, what was it that you have told your son?
Whoa.
And last
Take the
but
microphone.
not least, Medfield.
Medfield,
What is it that
Massachusetts in the house.
Where is this guy
That is
from?
a guy from Medfield. That is a guy from Medfield. If you've ever been to Medfield, Massachusetts, no disrespect, that makes sense. Fucking Medfield! Yeah!
Fucking Lovo.
Revere's in the house! Dorchester! That's hilarious.
Lowell.
Tough. Yeah, Lowell. Lowell's a big one, man.
Lowell's hardcore.
Mickey Ward.